I mean, if they put me inside of a kiosk, it was be like putting me in a coffin.
Street vending is a classic way for entrepreneurs to take their first steps up the economic ladder. Whether selling their wares from tables, carts, or food trucks, vendors make an honest living while providing their customers with everything from t-shirts and bottled water outside baseball stadiums to gourmet cuisine. The food truck craze that is sweeping the country has reminded Americans of the benefits that vending provides, both to consumers and entrepreneurs who have big dreams but little startup capital.
For us financially, it was our only option.
Unfortunately, many cities put needlessly burdensome barriers in the way of vendors. These barriers don't just harm your favorite food truck. They harm everyone who wants to earn an honest living through vending. Take, for example, what the city of Atlanta is doing to its street vendors.
I've been able to put my kids through college, working here and being successful.
Well, I've been able to develop a lifestyle around vending. I've been able to purchase me a home and basically raise children and grandchildren now. The city of Atlanta, all of a sudden, they turned their back on us, as you might say.
Atlanta handed over all vending on public land to a single company. This monopoly is slowly shutting down once independent vendors and replacing them with kiosks. The area outside Turner Field, where Larry Miller has sold Atlanta Braves gear for 25 years, is next.
For me to have a kiosk instead of my regular setup, it would mean destruction. It would destroy my business.
They told me that I would have to rent a kiosk. Either I work for them or I don't work at all.
Renting a single kiosk can cost almost $20,000 per year. Not surprisingly, empty kiosks litter downtown Atlanta, where vendors once worked.
Atlanta should be encouraging entrepreneurship in these tough economic times. But Atlanta's vending monopoly stifles the economic growth that the city desperately needs.
I employ 6 people, and they're depending on me, and I'm depending on them now.
City council is not creating jobs. The government is not creating jobs.
Atlanta is not the only city stifling vendors with burdensome laws. A new report from the Institute for Justice finds that 45 of America's 50 largest cities put real barriers in the way of street vendors. 11 cities ban vending on public property for some or all goods. In 33 cities, entire areas are off limits, often including potentially lucrative areas such as downtown or near sporting venues. 20 cities ban vendors from setting up near brick-and-mortar businesses that sell the same or similar goods. 5 cities prevent mobile vendors from stopping and parking unless flagged by a customer. And in 19 cities, mobile vendors may stay in one spot for only small amounts of time, forcing vendors to spend much of their day moving instead of selling.
Too often, governments put these regulations in place to protect brick-and-mortar businesses from competition. But economic protectionism isn't just bad public policy. It also violates the right of every American to earn an honest living, free from unreasonable government regulation.
Well, I'm fighting for the American dream. I've always wanted to run my own business.
As part of its national street vending initiative, the Institute for Justice is teaming up with Atlanta vendors to challenge the city's unconstitutional monopoly.
I'm fighting for, the rights of other vendors and other small businesses. Somebody telling them that they can't run a business.
Well, I'm fighting because I believe it's the right thing to do. I mean, I have a family to feed. This is my livelihood. What would I do?
A victory will help secure the economic liberty of vendors, not just in Atlanta, but throughout the country.